Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. Actually, let me slow down a bit. Hey guys, good morning. Before I start the video, as always, I want to say please like, subscribe, and comment. Always helps the video, push the video out. Also, if you want to join the Patreon is goated. www.patreon.com/but I'm not a trader. With that being said, let's get into the video. As of right now, we have been trading just sideways on SPX or SPY, right? Yesterday, and you did break yesterday's high. I am looking for, again, you don't have to take this, but I am looking for a really big drop today, potentially up to $10. We did close yesterday already, a 4-hour bear on SPY, right, 4-hour bear on SPY. We already closed that. SPX, we are going to be closing a 4-hour bear in about 55 minutes. I'd say this is 95% guaranteed for us to close this way, and alongside that 8-hour bear right there, right? See that fresh light blue candle right there? So don't really need to do too much TA today. The potential to drop, I say $10 today is pretty high. I wouldn't take the short right now. I'd wait for this next bear trigger on SPX. I do think as of right now, we could do, we always pop it open, right? So I do think we can do something like this, back to 452, then drop again, and then that's where you see that drop. So that's what I think is probably gonna happen. And you do have, we're not gonna use this trend up here, but we'll use this right here, right? So I am thinking you can do something like that, right? Create a new trend up here, then drop super hard down to 450 and possibly a lot lower for the end of the week, right? So again, this drop here, very little. At 450, we would probably see a 448 SPY, possibly lower. But again, I do think we'll end this week lower, than 450, right? Why is my thing not? That's weird. My screen just kind of went out. Give me a second, guys. There we go. I think I got stuck because I have I'm super sweaty. You do have somewhat of a minor trend right here a little bit, right? So you could bounce off of that. I think that trend's gonna break, right? I don't think I'm bullish enough for us to pop above this 451, 56, 452-ish today. News came out kind of funky too, but for the most part, I am pretty bearish. And usually after you close that bear trigger, right, on the 4-hour, you tend to drop pretty hard, right? Last time we dropped from 442 to lows of 437. So what is that, a $5 drop? Then before that, right, you dropped from highs of 443. That was the beginning of the drop to 431. So about $12 drop. So again, I could definitely see this being the top, coming back to trend here at 445 possibly. So I am looking for more of a downside as opposed to us mooning to 456 right now, right? So we did touch that 452, or I think almost 452, right? And I think we're starting to see a lot of struggling here. That's because we have this daily resistance right on there. So I do think we're going lower. And here's some free sauce for you guys. There you go. And obviously some of you guys can trade gold XAU, right? So you guys can trade Barrick. That's things like this is what I share with my Patreon members. That's target right now, right? So around September 5th, I'm looking for a previous high of roughly $20, with a potential of this going all the way to 21. And then also some more sauce for you guys. We actually had retail sales coming out pretty bad. So by the end of the week, I would not be surprised to see Amazon back at 130, right? Back at 130-ish for Amazon, and then also Shop by the end of this week. Would not be surprised to see Shop back at like 65, 66 bucks. So I think Shop has the bigger potential to drop as opposed to Amazon. Amazon down to 130 from 132. Probably won't give you that much net gain, but Shop, I can definitely see it drop down to here. And currently, these are my positions, right? I'm not gonna show you guys my actual account because I don't do that. I don't show my portfolio too much, except for my Patreon members. And again, I am super long gold, very, 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 very heavy shorts on SPX and NASDAQ right now. Also, we're looking at NVDA. I'll make another video for Tesla, right? NVDA, I do think NVDA still has potential to run. It does not want to keep coming down, especially after this hour close right here, right, on the bull side. So minimum, I do think it's going back to 477, right? It just has too much force to the upside, and I think this 4 hour is going to get canceled out. Keep in mind, last time you canceled on a VC, right, you pushed from 430 to 479 in the course of, like, you know, Tuesday to like Friday. So if people are buying like $500 calls expiring for next week, I wouldn't be 100% against that idea. You know what I mean? I can definitely see NVIDIA squeeze out a little bit more. You know, I'd probably do it after maybe this 15-minute closes, right? If this 15-minute goes down, you go down a little bit more. I could see us maybe, let me see, go down to like, I don't know, maybe come back and retest somewhere here. So you push up a little bit, come down to like 460, and then you like squeeze up really hard. But again, you know, everything is pretty bullish right now on NVIDIA. And right, you already had, it responds generally extremely well to these the 1 hour bull triggers, right? So honestly, like a week out calls for 500, I would not be against that. And it actually looks like you can get there. And keep in mind, the last time you closed an hour bull trigger, you ran from, you know, 420, right? 420 to 480. So $60 push in about, you know, July 10th to, you know, July 4th, in 4 days. So yeah, I would not be against, you know, like not this Friday, but like next Friday, $500 calls, you know, to see if it can get there, you know, to see what it can do. And, you know, the returns will probably be really good, but I think the video calls are getting real expensive. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. I think SPY is going to drop with the potential to drop $10. Amazon, I think, is going to end up at 130 end of the week. Shop at like 66. And I think the video can push to like can squeeze to like 500 by next week. We'll see. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.